It's The Rock Show.
TV, obviously one of the best shows out there. I'm not a huge reality TV show fan because it's so much BS and claptrap.
Well, they slapped that last episode together because it was so popular, didn't they?
Was that one? The one from the previous season of 08.
Yeah, something like that.
What happened was, you know, as an executive producer of the TV show,
yeah,
I had to sit down across from these goobers in New York and convince them that we could capture lightning in a bottle. Right. And they're looking at me. I mean, I've got long hair. I open up my mouth. I sound like cornbread. I mean, every time I speak, I reinvent the English language. You don't got to do that. You know, I mean, I've quit being insecure about it. I am who I am. I do what I do, and my resume speaks for itself. I mean, I've been able to put some cool things up on the board and enjoy life, and I'm a lucky bastard. And with all that being said, you know, I still had the hardest time getting someone to convince. Like when we did the 2-a-day show, whenever I sold that show, we created and executive produced the 10 episodes for 2 different seasons on MTV about the fanatical high school football program over in Hoover, Alabama. Right. And that show got nominated for an Emmy. And I mean, but we went in and basically pitched that show. They bought it and it was on the air. Yeah. But the Full Throttle show was not an easy sell because I'd go in and I'd explain. I'd say there's this gathering of real America in the Black Hills of South Dakota. 30 minutes from Mount Rushmore, Crazy Horse, Devil's Tower where they filmed Close Encounters of the Third Kind, Deadwood, the Badlands. All of this was in 30, 45 minutes of Sturgis, South Dakota. You know, this will be the 70th year of the motorcycle rally that was started by Pappy and Pearl Hoyle, you know, just having a picnic out beside their Indian motorcycle dealership. And there's, you know, 600, 700,000 plus people will descend on the Black Hills out there, you know, for a week every year in August. And it's the damnedest party you've ever seen. And we've got the perfect set. If you built a set beyond Thunderdome for rock and rollers that loved motorcycles and hot chicks, you would build the Full Throttle Saloon. And I'm sitting there trying to convince this, and these doobers sitting behind these cubicles in New York just are going, really? You know, and they start trying to analyze it or tell you, you know what works and what don't work. And so we ended up taking the cameras out in 08 and we shot that show. Yeah. And so we had all that footage, we put it together and we said, here it is, and we showed it to them. Mm-hmm. So they bought the show based on what we aired, the episode you're talking about. Yeah. They bought it based on that episode, but they bought the next season of us shooting so that we could make it the 8 hours, right? Yeah. And so we sold them that, but with the contingency that if it was successful, that we would then go back and rerun the 08 stuff. Yeah. So that's why we tagged that on at the end to kind of show where it came from. And then this year we'll be out there again. And, you know, the Full Throttle Saloon is America's bar. I mean, it's, you know, you don't pay a ticket price to get in there. We have national acts play every night. We give a variety. This year we're going to have Ice-T play one night. Okay, well, hang on just there. I want to do a whole break and talk about what's happening to Full Throttle this year. And I know it's going to take a little time. Okay, so hang on. We got Jesse James Dupree of Jackyl today.
Jesse from Jackyl in the studio with us. We were talking about Sturgis and, of course, Full Throttle Saloon and the show. Now, I don't know what your thoughts are, Wes, but this is the 70th anniversary. I want to be there this year, Jesse. Come on. You're the only one that can make that happen.
Am I stopping you?
No. You're the one.
Even though you set me on the short stool today, it's got me sitting here. It's this big me, little you syndrome.
I dropped right down and won't go any lower.
Yeah, right.
No, I want to be there.
I'm sitting on the short stool.
Now, you actually are a big part of this. You're not just an act, and you're not just a producer of the TV show. You're actually a part of making the whole thing happen, correct?
Well, Mike and I work close together. I mean, I found a brother in Mike Ballard, and I mean, when I walked onto the property 10 years ago, which this will be the 11th year, you know, I fell in love with not just the bar itself, but I fell in love with his passion and his. You know, I like to see people's dreams come true. Yeah. And I've had all mine. I mean, I say this very humbly. I've had my dreams come true, not in the sense that I can lay down and retire, or that I've got enough. You know, I've got an ex-wife, so as Brian Johnson taught me, I'm a member of the Legion of the Damned. So setting the fact of needing money to the side, you know, I've been lucky to have my dreams come true in the sense that I make music. I get to play rooms with big PA systems and light shows, and I go in and set that stuff up and kick it. But you know, it's. You know, I get caught up in Mike's passion for the bar is in his dream to make it the world's, you know, greatest, you know, destination point up there in Sturgis. Thank you. And so you know, I latched onto that, and we every year we come up with cool things.
And this year the musical acts are kind of
we have a
much
variety.
bigger than
we've done
before.
everything. We've done Coolio, Naughty by Nature, and Little John, all the way to Molly Hatchet or Joan Jett.
And
We've
Corn,
done
like
we've
last
done
time, so.
Saliva. We've done Rob Zombie. We've done Buck Cherry. I mean, we've done you know a lot of cool bands up there, and you know, and of course Jackyl plays up there every year on the Thursday night. This year we have Ice-T. We have from Ice-T to Marshall Tucker. We have Brett Michaels.
Yeah.
We have who else? I'm drawing a blank.
Oh, there's tons.
I mean,
and
there's
tons.
tons of stuff going on up there.
Yeah, fantastic. Another year at the Full Throttle, man.
I
And
think
we
we
will
need
be
to-
filming it, right?
Come on, yeah, we'll be filming it, and you know, it with Thursday night. But we're also doing a thing called Biker Idol this year, to where we're going to be
Biker Idol.
yeah. So if you ride a bike and you can sing karaoke, we've got a live karaoke band up there, so you can come from your respective markets here. You guys can qualify your listeners if you want to.
Yeah.
Qualify your listeners, and they can come up there and represent the great state of Texas. And if they in the winner of this thing gets a brand new Gibson Les Paul, and the station that delivers the winner gets the VIP deck on the Thursday night when Jackyl plays, and we'll stock your bar and load it up. So y'all come on.
I want to be there broadcasting anyways. We'll be sleeping in the damn car. We might as well make it worth our while. Maybe we get the VIP deck.
Wes can
All right,
sing
we're
a.
going to stop right there.
I think I know somebody in Jackyl might get us an inside edge on that one.
You know, the one thing the whole season I was watching, and actually, I kind of the whole time I was going, man, I really wish I was there to sling cases and stuff from Mike. I really wanted to help him. I didn't want to just be there, you know.
Well, this year we are seriously the little mouse that's giving the finger to the big eagle that's coming in to get it, because this year, because of the success of the TV show and because of the 70th anniversary, this year all the venues around us are bringing in millions and millions of dollars worth of acts.
Yeah.
So we've got everything from Ozzy Osbourne, Guns N' Roses, Stone Temple Pilots, all these bands playing all around us. Which you can go see the Ozfest when he comes through your town. You don't go to Sturgis to have them extract all that money out of your pocket. I mean, the Full Throttle Saloon, it's free to get in. It's America's bar, and so they're all literally coming in to try to steal our thunder. And we host the destination point in Sturgis if you want to come and experience Sturgis. Otherwise, you can sit at home and go to a festival. You know.
All right. Here we go.